about running world-class webinars and seminars, and there's only 7 steps to doing this really effectively. I know this because we run webinars and seminars all around the world, and in fact, one of our companies, Young and Wildly Successful, does leadership trainings, peak performance, and personal development seminars, and we've made millions of dollars on stage and through webinars, and so we know what works and we know what doesn't. So let's jump into this. There's only 7 steps, and you'll see in an earlier program that we ran for you in one of the earlier phases of these video trainings, you'll see a full work through and run through of one of our live trainings, and it was actually just a slide deck that I put together. We spent over $10,000 developing and designing, but these are the 7 key steps that you need to really execute this really well. Step 1 is a compelling introduction. This is when you engage with a client, you let them know it's going to be okay, you tell them what you're going to cover in the event. It's like tell them what you're going to tell them, then tell them what you're told them in essence, right? You want to create some humor in the beginning, loosen yourself up, self-deprecate, and also engage them with a lot of energy and a lot of passion to really draw the energy and the crowd in. Then step 2 is a celebrity frame. This is when you go through your, this is why you should listen to me ideas, where you use media, you use credibility or celebrity to really drive home critical results for that client. And you want to make sure that you've got plenty of people telling you and telling your audience about how good you are, that are not just yourself. Because everyone believes it when someone else says it, but they're more likely to misjudge if it's just you telling it. Then you want to have 3, 5, or 7 steps to success. A couple of reasons for this. 1 is because it's an odd number, makes it more engaging and interactive for the audience. 2 is it gives you a nice scaffolding to work with. And 3, we know from peak performance psychology that the human mind can only really process 4 to 7 things at any one point in time. So it allows your audience to make it really clear. So for example, you might have the 5 pillars of weight loss, or the 3 steps to becoming wealthy, or the 7 steps to, creating a great relationship, whatever your content or theming is. If you gave someone the 47 steps to building their first home, or the 29 steps to becoming a successful investor, it's too many steps for people to get their head around, and therefore they get into overwhelm. Number 4 is content and a case study. So content being, for example, that you would teach some piece of idea or one of those 3, 5, or 7 steps. Then you would back it up with a case study of someone that implemented that and got a great result. Content, proof, content, proof, content, proof, content, proof. Then what this does is by the time you get to the sale, the client has already received many examples of your success with clients before. Then you get to step number 5, is an emotive story or a metaphor, something to engage them. And then as you've got them engaged, you give them an overview of the sale after asking permission, and then you make the sale and the call to action. Not particularly difficult, guys, but I promise you, if you follow those 7 steps, you're going to achieve an incredible result. And part of the celebrity frame I will add on a bonus as well is really your story about how you started, your rag to riches story, and how you became incredibly successful. Follow those 7 steps and you will have incredible success.